Welcome to the Fantasy Football Profit Podcast, hosted by Craig Phillips and Jeff Torrey. Visit us at fantasyfootballprofit.com. And now your hosts, Craig and Jeff.
Welcome, everyone, to the Fantasy Football Profit Podcast. I'm Craig Phillips, joined as always by Jeff Torrey. And this is going to be the gambling edition of the show. If you see, we got a couple new faces on here. We got James, we got Joe. We're going to try to do this every week, switch it up a little bit, get some good plays here, try to win you some money. I need to, my count's at about 89 cents right now, so I need to do something about that. I think it should be fun, except the only thing I worry about with this show, I have one major worry. Jeff, I don't know if you feel the same way. I just fear that Joe's going to get us canceled.
It has crossed my mind.
It's a true worry of mine, so we'll see how that plays out. Not sure. Definitely in the back of my mind, wondering if it's a good decision or not. But I don't know if you see, I got my beautiful picture of Joe behind me. I don't know if you see that. It's lovely. I added to my collection today. It's Joe with a cat.
I brought a cat too.
You got a cat as well. Joe with a cat. It's a beautiful picture that I'm adding to my collection right there. I'll sit right there.
As long as we keep winning, man, keep it up.
There we go. See if that's the good luck Joe cat picture. So there we go. Thought I'd add to it. Already got Detroit Pistons and Michigan Wolverines behind me, and now I got Joe with a cat. So my wife sees that, she's gonna wonder what happened, why, what's going on, because I'll probably forget to take it down. But all right, let's get into this.
Hey, before we get into
why
do you have that picture? How did you get that?
I printed it off the internet today.
Okay, sure.
Facebook, man.
All right, commence. All right, let's go.
You posted it for the public to see.
Yeah, let's go. Come
on, man. I got more where that's coming from, man. I got more.
I believe you.
Every week, man. Every week we'll have a new Joe picture.
All right.
All right. Let's go into some season-long plays. I just want to talk about some over-unders here. I don't know if you guys had anything that stood out for first of all, I'll be perfectly honest. I don't usually do too many season-long plays because I just hate having my money tied up. I think James said that to me. I said that earlier. Joe, I have a feeling you'd never do season-long plays.
Yeah, man, I really don't. Once in a while I'll throw a couple bucks on like a long shot, but I'm not really into having my money tied up as well. If I'm not investing. If I do that, it's in the stock market. I'm not investing in gambling.
You're not investing over 4 months to have a small return.
No, not unless it's like the Steelers. Like the Steelers overs.
Okay, yeah, that was one I was curious. So Steelers over under 7.5.
Oh, that's literally free money. Free money.
They always go over, but they have a hard schedule. I don't know. This might be the year.
Again, I don't get into these plays, but when's the last time they've lost more than 8 games? I mean, has it been in the Tomlin era ever?
I don't think. I mean, seriously, no, I really don't know if.
I think it's just like once in like 10 or 15 years.
Yeah, that's free money. And I love Trubisky too. I mean, I love him.
I thought you loved Pickett.
I do, but look at our quarterback room, man. It's stacked.
Okay, the last time they won less than 8 games was 2003.
Yeah, come on.
So that is wow. Okay, yeah, that's 2003. They went 6-10. Yeah, so in the 2000s, they've gone under 8 wins one time.
I don't get to sleep on them, man. I really don't. I don't get why everyone's sleeping on them. I think they could be a legit like first round bye playoff team. I mean,
it's the quarterback.
Well, Trubisky, he escaped Nagy. He's got talent. He can move. He's got an arm. And
he's probably better than Roethlisberger now.
Yeah, and I mean, worst case scenario, you have Pickett's awesome.
Is he awesome?
Small hands.
But you have so many weapons. That defense is awesome. You have Najee Harris, Mike Tomlin. 8 wins is free money, but I think honestly 11. I think 10 or 11 wins, and maybe a bye in the playoffs. I think they're going to be the team.
Okay. In the AFC?
What?
No way.
Yeah, dude. Everyone's sleeping on the Steelers. Wait.
All right, so
man, I got receipts.
All right, so what about the Lions? Because obviously we got, we're in Michigan. Most of us are in Michigan. Lions are on Hard Knocks, so everyone's talking about the Lions right now. 6.5. That almost feels high to me.
Yeah. Under.
Yeah. Under 4 or 5 wins tops, 5 tops, probably 4.
What are you thinking, Jeff?
No, I actually disagree. I think it's a good line, but I think it'll be over than that. I think they'll do 7. I think 8 is very doable for them.
Are you you're drinking the Kool-Aid from Hard Knocks?
No, not even for that. It's more for last year. If you see how many games they lost by, being a close game, I think they have more weapons. You'll have hopefully Williamson down the stretch. The defense should be way better than it was last year, and that's not saying a whole lot. And Goff actually does look pretty decent. I think everyone sleeps on Goff. I know that he got sent out of the Rams and then immediately won the Super Bowl, but you forget that he was a Super Bowl playing quarterback.
I've said it many times to Joe. He doesn't.
Yeah, I'm not in love with them, but I don't think it's that crazy. I mean, to get 7 wins, I think is a pretty good chance. Not to mention where they're playing the Bears twice, and they don't have a difficult schedule necessarily. So
nice shot. Bears are. Fields is just going to scamper by Hutchinson. It's fine.
Bears are at 6.5 as well. Over under.
No, I would take the under on that.
I got under on that.
Yeah, I would say under on them, Lions over. And I actually I don't want to go as far as JoJo said about the playoffs, but I do think that the Steelers going 500 is very, very real. Because I think as soon as Trubisky, if he's his old self, they're going to be super conservative, run the ball down everyone's throat with Najee, and then that defense is legit still. So I like their ability to go 500.
All right. I'm looking at one more. Patriots 8.5. I just feel like the Patriots are going to be terrible this year.
I don't know how everyone else feels about that one, but I
see like 7.
They could win. They could go over it, but I would not put money on that.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch that one.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm not touching it either.
All right.
What do you think? I know you love Stevenson. Do you think that their run game can be that good?
Man, I love Stevenson, the player, but I hate his play caller, Matt Patricia. How is Matt Patricia his play caller? That is so terrible.
I will never forgive that man.
Man, I should have told him what I thought when I saw him at that nature park.
I got a couple that I like Panthers over 6.5. Like they've won 5 the last 3 years. I think Baker's a huge upgrade at quarterback. Healthy CMC. Like
not bad. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I agree with that one. The CMC one, Baker's a good call, but CMC healthy changes the game. And if Baker is that much better, I feel like DJ Moore, this will be his breakout year then. Touchdown wise, you feel like they have to win 6 games.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought them up, and they're free money as well. I forgot about them. I think they're a playoff team too, honestly.
And then Cardinals under, just because I don't trust Kyler. I don't know. I saw his first game. I saw the tie. He's too short. No, I mean, they played the Chiefs, the Rams twice, 49ers twice, Chargers, Bucks, Broncos, Patriots, Raiders. And Hopkins he's suspended or he's already banked up. I don't know.
Mental midget as well. He can't.
Him too.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I can see that one.
How many games? What's the line on that?
8.5.
Yeah, that was a difficult one. Another one I'd be hands off on. Would you actively bet the under?
Yeah, the 3 I like the most are Panthers over 6.5, Cards under 8.5, and then I like the 49ers over 9.5.
Well, I actually like that too. 9.5. It feels like 11-6, easy for them.
Yeah,
they could do that. It's all Trey Lance. It's people not believing that Trey Lance can play, but I get that part. But I think I'm more of a believer in him actually.
They have an easy schedule too. They play the Bears, Seahawks twice, Panthers, Falcons, Washington. They play the Cardinals twice, so I'm guessing they at least that. They play the Saints at home, and then Raiders and Dolphins. I don't know. I think they get to 11.
No, that's solid. So, what about some? James, I know you had a couple of season-long player props that you liked. What do you got there?
Talked about the teams a lot. So Cole Kmet for 3.5 touchdowns. He got 2 last year, and Nagy is a disaster at play calling, and Jimmy Graham was still there, just sucking up space, and he's gone. Things are opening up. I think Met gets to 4 easily.
3.5 feels low for the starting tight end, no matter what team you're on, almost, to be honest. I mean, 6 seems like I always remember like it's like 606, 600 yards, 6 touchdowns is like the typical tight end season. That's not even great tight end. That's just a typical tight end season. Komet could get there easy.
Yeah,
3.5, that's nothing.
I think I really love that one too, because you've seen Cole Kmet show flashes of like real talent. I really do think that. And not to mention, who the heck are they going to throw to, right? You have Mooney. That's pretty much it. And then Kmet. And they're going to be down in a lot of games, so you're going to have to try to air it out. So I like that one a lot.
Yeah, really. They don't have many people to throw the ball to at all.
No one proven other.
I mean, what? It's Mooney. It's like Byron Pringle. St. Brown is there. Amon-Ra's brother is there. Right?
When you have to mention Pringle second, you know you're in trouble.
Well, Dante Pettis made the roster, I think. Yeah, that's all you need to know.
2015 wide receiver darling of Tennessee draft.
Right? Yeah, that's an easy one. I like that one. Well, I think you had one more good one.
DJ Moore over 4.5 touchdowns, and that's just like the Baker upgrade. And he's had 4 the last 3 years, so
yeah.
One more.
Yeah. It is hilarious. It would be kind of funny if he got to 4 again. But I actually agree with you on this one. I'm never a DJ Moore guy. And this is the first year where I'm like, yeah, I can actually see him breaking out of his usual 1,000 yards, 4 touchdown kind of. It's not a rut, but he has been just a prisoner of that offense and how bad the quarterback play has been. Baker, maybe he's not great, but I do agree with you that I think he's an upgrade.
He'll throw like 10 more touchdowns than anything Carolina saw last year.
Well, not difficult.
Yeah. He had 163 targets last year and only turned that into 4 touchdowns. That just feels like a fluke. Feels like a fluke. 100%.
Well, it's a fluke until we see it happen like 4 years in a row.
Why does everyone sleep on Baker Mayfield? And what's the hate with Baker? Like he's Baker, like the quarterback. I don't get why.
The last couple of years he's been not good, and I know he's been banged up and everything, but he has had a lot of talent around him. So you're always worried that he's going to be like his own worst enemy. At least that is how I think of him now.
I think it's
either.
I think it's overblown. I think he played hurt last year, and that's the what everyone sees. But back in 2020, he threw 26 touchdowns and only 8 picks. I mean, it's a solid year.
I don't get the talent. Like, what talent besides Nick Chubb? I mean, who's he throwing the ball to? Donovan, like who?
Well,
Odell and Jarvis Landry.
Yeah,
I mean that's pretty darn good.
Jarvis Landry. We were just hating on Jarvis Landry in our fantasy draft last week.
Well, now,
not 3 years ago.
Yeah, I mean the guy is good for like 100 catches, and I mean if we're just not talking fantasy, we're talking like just regular.
Joe, he was
football.
one of your PPR darlings for sure.
Yeah, but I mean he's 1 year removed. I don't. Carolina's gonna be a really good team this year.
Yeah,
I mean they have a good couple pieces there. They could do it. So, all right. Do you have any more? Is that
Hard Knocks fans?
Oh, we got one more. All right.
Yeah, St. Brown over 850. Like he's the number one. He got 912 last year. It's only 50 a game. I don't know.
That's actually 850. And he didn't really come on till later.
Yeah. So
I don't hate it. I worry that Hawkinson will stay healthy. DJ Chark will find his way into the. There is a lot of people there. I worry in the second half if he doesn't start quick that Williamson will take a ton of those away from him. That's the only thing I worry about. But it sounds like a good bet. I think early on, if he gets going in the first couple games, your money in the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
We are such homers. We were just laughing at Chicago about Byron Pringle, and then we have the Lions, and isn't Josh Reynolds our number 1 wide receiver right now?
It's they list the top 3 as like St. Brown, Reynolds, and Chark.
Yeah.
So,
with Khalif Raymond and Quintus Cephas after that.
We're splitting that season series with you guys.
No. I would be very upset. And remember, you also have Swift, which is actually going to soak up 1 million targets. If he stays healthy. I mean, of course, yeah.
He's always hurt.
Oh, man. And then, I mean, Goff, though. We do love Goff. Goff's awesome. Hard Knocks made me fall in love with Goff the other night.
I think that's the thing. Everyone loved Hard Knocks so much, and they forgot how terrible they are. Like, we're terrible. The defense is a joke. We have no linebackers.
Oh, wait, what? We got Rodrigo now.
Man.
Right.
Okay, now I am being a homer.
I should have worn my Cutler jersey.
I like Jay Cutler. I'm a fan of his.
Me too.
I feel like everyone's a fan of him after he retired for like 5 years, and now everyone likes him. when he was playing football, God, he got it so bad.
I'm a Cutler fan. All right, so that's about all the season-long plays we have, I think. Unless I'm sure, Joe, you don't have any season-long plays for us.
No, I'll be honest. I've never even looked at them. I mean, I know the line from talking to you guys, but
I think I got like one. I think I put $5 on a points bet free bet on the Chargers to win the Super Bowl. So
yeah, I'm just not in. It's not fun for me to lay like $50, $100, and then let it sit there for 6 months. I mean, whatever.
Instant gratification, Joe, huh?
Yeah, I mean, why? It's
it's gambling. Yes.
I mean, you play at plus 350, so you lay $100.
I mean, it's just like the stock market, right? If you can't keep a stock more than a day, what are you doing?
No, just man. But yeah,
Yeah.
Why wait 6 months to make 350 when I can make 350 in 2 days? You know?
Craig's new handle is going to be like the 401k boys.
Hey, I got my 401k is still going strong. I'm good. I'm set. I don't have to touch it for 30 years, probably. Maybe, hopefully less. I don't know.
That's why I gotta make up all the money I lost on that.
Hey,
All right.
Zoom camera make my neck look better, or do I still look like Daddy Longneck?
Actually, you still look like Daddy Longneck. I actually like that name a lot too. Daddy Longneck.
You need a cat with you, so
You kind of look like one of the Mario brothers with the mustache there.
Like David Mills with the long neck and mustache.
Oh, man. You look like Mike Glennon.
Who's the guy from Houston? The real long neck. Is that Mills?
Davis Mills.
Yeah, David Mills.
I don't know. Does he, or is that? I just think of Mike Glennon when I think of long-necked quarterbacks.
I was gonna say I don't know. I've never seen him on TV.
Yeah, how often do the Houston Texans show up on Red Zone channel?
Actually, what is their over under at game wise? That has to be
like
incredibly low.
4.5, 5, something like that.
4.5.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It is the lowest in the league. 4.5. Houston is the lowest with the Falcons.
As they should be.
Falcons are 4.5 as well. So those are the two. Shoot, how much is Seattle falling? Seattle's at 5.5.
Yeah,
the Seattle one is kind of interesting to me, even though they're not going to get Jimmy G anymore. It seems like.
He restructured that. He's staying
locked up with 49ers.
Yeah, 49ers. Yeah. At first, I was really thinking that it was only a matter of time before he went to Seattle. I thought they were going to have to cut him.
All right. Got any plays for this weekend? College football is really. I mean, it's starting right now. We got Purdue, Penn State on over here, but
Craig, we have to start by wishing Craig a happy one double egg day. 15 years ago today, App State did the unthinkable.
Wow, 15 years ago.
Yeah,
it was also the first game on the Big Ten Network. So
I didn't even.
15 years later,
I wasn't even watching the game. It was one of those where it's like, all right, I don't need to sit down and watch this. They're gonna win by 3 touchdowns at least. No worries, right? They have. I mean, it was like senior Chad Henne and Mike Hart was there, right? And all these guys. I'm like, I literally didn't even watch the game. I was shocked to find out what happened.
Wasn't that the joke? Wasn't it was how many batters does it take to shock a Wolverine? Just one double A.
All these years of gold.
Yeah,
it still makes me smile.
All right, you can get in now. Sorry.
All right, yeah. But 25 years ago, they won the championship. So 25 years ago, my God, that's so long ago.
Half the title.
Oh man.
I was gonna say.
Hey, no. Scott
Nebraska
Frost
won the other half.
Scott Frost in Nebraska didn't deserve anything.
Dude, he already won me a bet this year. Northwestern. That was free money.
He was the only. Nebraska was the. I did a parlay of every game last week, and Nebraska was my only loss on that entire parlay.
You can't trust that idiot.
I mean, there was only like 7 or 8 games, but I had everyone. It was a lot of heavy favorites, I think, too. But Nebraska screwed me. Like, oh man, that's terrible. All right, college. We were talking. Any good plays this week?
I mean, how do you want to do it? Do you want each person to kind of run through
whatever you got? Yeah, if you got some good ones, let me know.
I mean, dude, I got only winners, man. That's all I do.
All right, we got some winners. You guys better get a pen and a paper right now, ready for this.
I don't know how many listeners you have listening to this, but I guarantee if you bet all of these exactly as I have them, you will come out ahead. And I mean, I got a lot of.
How many are you going to say right now?
Well, I got 6 college football, and then also the NFL one, and then I have some U.S. Open, MLB.
Cool. Hit us up with the college first.
Yeah.
All right. To start off, I got Georgia minus 17. 65% of the money is on the Ducks. That just fade the public there. Take Georgia. all day, -17.
Yeah, I have Georgia too. They're gonna roll.
Yep. My second play, Arkansas, -6.5. Again, another fade the public play. Everyone's on Cincy, probably from last year, but they've lost too many players. There's been reverse line movement. Arkansas -6.5 all day. Probably my favorite play of the weekend is Coastal Carolina -2, back-to-back 11-win seasons. Carolina -2, lock it in. USC -21 in first half versus Rice. I think that Lincoln Riley offense is going to come out and showcase what they have.
He wants to look good right away.
-21 versus Rice. I mean, come on, first half. That's another easy play, I think. And again, along those lines, Bama over 13, or I'm sorry, Bama -13.5 first quarter. Utah State put up 14 points against UConn last week. So Bama -13.5 against Utah State first quarter. And my last play that I love a lot is Florida +3 versus Utah. In 2021, you took home dogs that were 9.5 or under. You would have been up 22 units. Florida +3 versus Utah.
That one's interesting. Utah on the road. They are the much higher ranked team, but I mean, Florida's not ranked, but still, for Utah to go play in Florida in the swamp -3, that's actually tough to start the year.
Yeah, I'm taking the dog. They're a home dog. Home dogs always bark in college football, I feel like.
I kind of
I'm
like
not
that.
touching that one. I think Utah is good, but Florida in the swamp's going to be an equalizer. I don't know. I could go either way on that one, but I'm not touching it.
Yeah, if you're going heavy, I'd go Bama -13.5 first quarter versus Utah State, and then Coastal Carolina probably -2 would be the biggest bets that I'm gonna have.
Nice. All right, James, you got any?
Yeah, actually, for that Georgia one too, I don't think the Ducks have named their starting quarterback yet. The coach is trying to do like the big brain thing, so like Georgia's just gonna tee off on back there. Like the game's in Atlanta too. Like I don't know, Georgia easy. I'm gonna actually it's mostly a Big Ten, MSU, Michigan, and Notre Dame, but like MSU only 20.5. Western lost Sky Moore, and they're starting a redshirt freshman QB at night in East Lansing. So like I'll take 3 touchdowns there. I think Michigan State wins, and then he's like FanDuel has props up already. Jalen Reed only -114 to score a touchdown. Like I'll take that, and then Peyton Thorne over 1.5 touchdowns. It's -194, but I feel like that's free money. And then Broussard for a touchdown rushing. Like I'll take all 3 of those. And then your Michigan Wolverines, Craig. I know they're doing the QB shuffle, so I'm guessing like the first 2 weeks they're just gonna blast both teams. So I'll take Michigan -30.5. Like I don't know. I think Cade's gonna have to light it up in that game. And
yeah. I think they will, and then if you go to the backup, I mean, JJ's going to have to too. Like they're fighting for that job. They're not going to slow down.
Yeah, they're just going to keep the foot on the gas the first 2 weeks because they're fighting for that. So like Michigan loves running it up the score too to get all those like extra votes.
Good.
I'm like they're going to win by like 40. So good. I think that's good. And then the only like prop on FanDuel is Corum for a touchdown at -245.
Yeah,
I'm like
not good
like
odds
much,
there.
Dude. It's like not even worth it, but
nah.
Part of me is like that's
he probably gets one maybe, but I wouldn't. It's just not enough there.
Yeah,
I'm not going to play that.
And then OSU Notre Dame over 59.5. I think OSU is just like pissed after like how last year ended. They have 3 of like the top 6 Heisman candidates, and like Notre Dame.
Yeah, they can.
I don't know.
Notre Dame new coach.
I think it's going to be like 49 to like 24 or something like that. So I'm going over on that one.
I could see that one. I like that one. So one I actually like, I don't know. I like LSU -3 against Florida State. I don't think Florida State's any good. At least they haven't really been. And LSU, I know LSU wasn't good last year, but I think a lot of that's coaching. Orgeron was really, I mean, he wasn't that good of a coach. He won a title because he had Joe Burrow and Justin Jefferson and like the most ridiculously stacked team I've ever seen. So -3 for LSU. I like that a lot. I mean, I think I'm going to put money on that one easily. That was my biggest one, was the LSU Florida State. I think that's going to be an easy one. Then I'm all on board with that. That was it. That was my main one. I'll probably make like a 10-team parlay of college football like I love to do. I've never hit one, but we'll see. Mainly
after the first like round of games, like afternoon bets, had a couple of beers, and then late night Pac-12 is like where it's at.
Well, and then I'm looking at the schedule. The latest game we have a midnight Hawaii game. It's
perfect.
It's Western Kentucky, Hawaii, Western Kentucky -16.
Fuck Hawaii, dude.
Go Western. It's the only game in town at midnight. So there we go. We got Western Kentucky, Hawaii at midnight on Saturday night. So there you go. Go Western Kentucky.
I hope your parlay rests on that game.
It probably will. It'll probably end it with that one. I mean, we got some good. We got some late night Pac-10. You got Oregon State playing against Boise State. You got Washington hosting Kent State. 10:30
I won a
game.
lot of money on like Oregon State and Cal last year while I was like pretty tipsy and like just trying to win some like free money at the end of the night. Like, great to me.
Funny enough, I didn't bet a lot on late night college football. I did late night college basketball. Way too much. Way too much Hawaii and like random whatever conference Gonzaga played in that wasn't Gonzaga's games. Like, like those are the games that I love. So try not to get too crazy with college football. But finally, we have some stuff that's not baseball because my God. I tried these like 2-team parlays in baseball. It's the stupidest thing in the world. Don't do it. Like I did 2 of them. One was a -200 and then the Braves -350 and the Braves freaking lost. Like what's going on?
I know,
I
man.
lost so much money on MLB this year. I don't even watch it, and I'm like, I'll bet on it.
No, I haven't either. I'm just like, okay, 2 favorites. Let's see. I can win some money here. It never happens.
Yeah, it's so love-hate. Sometimes it feels so easy, like it's free money. Then sometimes it's the hardest thing in the world. It's wrong ball, wrong bat. It's so random. But
all right,
I do have MLB plays.
Oh, you do? Oh man, I lose them all, so I don't know.
These are for tomorrow. We're recording too late for today, but I just got 3 real quick. Everything's first 5. I hate watching a full baseball game, so the first one I Diamondbacks plus a half first 5. Diamondbacks plus a half first 5 versus the Brewers. Flowers on the mound for the Brewers. I think his last 3 starts like 4, 5, and 6 runs. Davies, he's a solid starter. His last 5 or 3 of his last 5, I think, are like 2, 1, and 1. And then they had like a 4 in there, but I'm going to take the Diamondbacks plus a half first 5. And then the Red Sox and Rangers over 5.5 first 5. Dallas Keuchel and Pivetta, they're both absolutely terrible, just gas cans.
Oh, geez, yeah. Keuchel has an 8.8 ERA right now.
Yeah.
And Pivetta is a 4.4.
Against him, he'll throw a perfect game.
Yeah, I mean, Dallas Keuchel's last 3 starts, 7 runs, 8 runs, 7 runs.
Wasn't Keuchel good at one point? What happened to him, man?
Yeah.
Like, what the heck happened to that guy? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
What the heck happened to that guy? 2-8 with an 8.84 ERA.
Yeah, and Pavetta's just as bad, and he gave up 5 runs his last. So I think over 5.5, first 5, those 2 guys on the mound should easily fly over. And then my last one is the A's, first 5 plus a half versus Orioles. Sears has been on fire his last 4 starts, 3, 1, 0, and 2 runs. And then Kramer's all right, but his last 4 I got, he's given up 4, 5, 7, and 6. So I'll take the A's.
Yeah, Sears 5-1, 2.28 ERA, pretty solid.
So A's first 5 plus a half, Diamondbacks plus 5 first 5, and then Red Sox over 5.5 first 5.
All right, we'll see. I haven't been hitting any of these, so let's see if I can win something there. And then what do you got? You got some tennis?
Yeah, just a few minutes.
Get a bet on Serena?
I will be laying money on Serena. Tennis is so relentless, man. We were joking about it. I don't like to put it out too much for the viewers. I bet it probably the most of any sport because I kind of grew for it. I win and lose a lot of money both on it. So, but the couple that I really, really like for the listeners, Daniel Galan plus 3.5 games is plus 105 versus David Ovich Fakina.
Yeah, of course.
Tennis is mental. It's all about form. Daniel Gallen is 41-22 year to date. Fakina is 18-21. I don't know why Fakina is favored.
Sounds like an odd name.
I was like, I don't even know if he's saying it right.
He doesn't either.
I was like, that's how you know the information is pure.
You guys are hemorrhaging listeners right now.
Fokina. Fokina.
It's like, could you the origin of the word? Could you use it in a sentence?
France.
I'll was gonna say something, but I don't want to get canceled the first
Don't
episode.
get canceled.
I'll send you guys a link later. So they keep in spelling bee. You guys ever see it? The kid on spelling bee. They keep making them get word.
I
You
don't
know
know.
what I'm talking about?
I'll be able to send me it later.
That's why I wish we could bet on the spelling bee. That would be
All right.
that'd be
Yeah.
great.
Plus 3.5 games versus Falkina. The line is kind of stinky, but Gallon should cover that easy. This one's kind of a flyer. Rafael Nadal to win 3-1. I think with his injuries, his age, his wife's pregnancy, like all of his distractions, I think Fognini can take 1 set from him. Remember, it's a major, so it's best of 5. You need to win 3. So I think Fognini.
That needy pregnant wife of his.
I was like, JoJo going deep on this one. He's playing mental games.
It's plus 340. I think Fognini can. From Nadal will win 3-1, and that'll cash plus 340.
There we go.
A couple plays I like as Jack Draper versus Karen Kachanovich. And I like Andy Murray plus 75 dog versus Berrettini.
Andy Murray's still doing it, huh?
Still doing it, man.
Whoever Elliot Ben Shertritt, whatever, I hate that guy. He was my. I'm looking at it right now. I was a 12-leg parlay. It's so stupid. Don't do this. 12-leg tennis parlay. He was minus 2,000 live, and the dude lost to Jamie Faria. Like,
yeah,
what the heck, man? 1 loss out of 12 legs. That one. Yeah. That was like a plus 105 12-leg parlay.
Yeah, man.
The worst. Don't do
like,
it. Don't do it, people. It's bad.
Sometimes I'll just throw like $5 on like just random like plus 1,000 dogs because tennis is so random that they'll just win. They'll just randomly win for no reason at all.
It's ridiculous. But all right, I think that's all we got then. So I'm gonna try some of Joe's bets and see if Joe wins me some money. I got nothing.
No, Jeff's got no bets. Does he? What's Jeff doing? Is he betting?
I don't know.
I'm just color commentary for this round. This is the tryout. We're seeing how well this goes. And honestly, I'm not betting on tennis yet. I haven't gotten there.
You haven't lived until you bet on Japanese horse racing in like the middle of the night. That was a good one, like pandemic pastime for me.
I have bet on Chinese basketball, cricket.
We'll have to get some cricket plays.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to score that.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
I'll probably have a bunch more plays like Saturday. I'll just like tweet them out.
Let's do it.
Yeah, where can we follow you at, man?
Yeah, gas can bets. Don't forget
you
too, Joe. Cheetah.
No, I'm off Twitter, dude.
Beckler Hall. No more inside info.
No, I'm off Twitter. I'll just give you guys my plays here. I'll try to come up with more. I don't know how often I'm going to do this betting podcast, but I'll try to get them for the days.
Well, if you hit all these plays, the listeners are going to want you back.
Yeah, especially all those plays.
I'm not trying to hit all of them. Well, I mean, I am, but I bet
we'll see.
I'm 70% will hit. I think it'd be good.
All right, and then I'm going Kyle Busch plus 800 at Darlington. So.
Oh, thank you, NASCAR. Yeah.
There we go. He's only won there once, I think, and it was like 2008. He's due. Kyle Busch plus 800. Let's do it.
Is the Dinger Jason? Is our boy?
What's that? Is Dinger?
Yeah, is he in there?
I don't think so. He is not racing this weekend. He is not. If you want to go real long shot, there really isn't any. So never mind.
I don't want to bet NASCAR.
Yeah, I know not enough about it.
All right, that'll do it for this one. We'll see if we can win some money with some of Joe's random plays that I know nothing about.
What's the over/under on me kicking your ass this weekend on the golf course?
Oh, I mean, you're probably minus 300 probably to beat me. So that's most likely the case. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. I'm expecting 99 is my guess on my score. My over/under is 99.5. So.
Well, didn't 87 your first time out?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's gone. Like that was my second round of the year. Like I hit way too many 10 to 15 foot putts. There is no way I'm going to recreate that.
I got the over then on you.
Probably. It probably is going to happen. But all right, that'll do it for this one, guys.
All right.
Talk to you next time.